Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Timmy Treacle, and my final movie review today is Psycho 3. Psycho 3 was released on July 2nd, 1986. It is a slasher movie and the third movie in the Psycho trilogy. It has an 83% on Google, a 5.4 out of 10 on IMDb, a 58% on Rotten Tomatoes, and Roger Ebert in the Chicago Sun-Times gave it 3 out of 4 stars. It was directed by and starring Anthony Perkins, written by Charles Pogue, and it also stars Diana Scarwig, Jeff Fairdy, and Roberta Maxwell. And the movie is about a nun, Maureen, who at the beginning of the movie we see her, and she wants to take her own life. And upon saving her, one of the other nuns falls to her death, and she is basically kicked out of where she was staying. She is picked up by a driver who, during the middle of the night, tries to have his way with her. She gets out. He takes off. He ends up staying at the base motel, takes the job. We run into Norman, who, if you remember from the previous movie, got off scot-free. Everybody, they all knew he was innocent, and so they let him go. The new guy is only there for a few weeks to save some money to fix his car and move on. Norman is still living up the house, and Mother is still watching him. And we learned a lot of things about Norman and his life in the second movie, especially in the third act. I highly recommend you check out the second movie if you haven't seen it. But Norman, he becomes infatuated with Maureen because she has the same initials, MC, as the lady did in the first movie. And so he automatically assumes that she's the daughter or certain relative of the original character in the first movie. And this is another fun slasher movie. Anthony Perkins is just really good in this movie, and I like the cast. I like the story. The directing was really good, and I like the way this movie ends. This, I think, is a perfect or near perfect trilogy. This movie by far is not perfect, but the first two movies I gave perfect scores to. This one is not as good as the first two movies, but for a third movie in a slasher trilogy, I think it stands up against a lot of third movies in slasher trilogies and franchises. And like I said, Anthony Perkins not only starring in it but directing it as well. This is just a fun slasher, and I love the character of Norman Bates. Just a tremendous character. And of course, like I said, he has people come to his motel. They're in and out. He has groups come there and stay. There's a ball team that's going to be staying there, and he doesn't know what to think. And finally, they believe they have him dead to rights, and that he'll be spending the rest of his life in prison. But we'll see. There was a TV sequel, Psycho 4, The Beginning. I believe it's a prequel to the first movie, possibly. I don't know. I really didn't look into it. Don't know if I'll get around to watching it or if I can even find it. But Psycho 3 is a solid slasher filled with some good performances. I love the directing with Anthony Perkins. And, of course, I like him. The lady who played Maureen, Diana Scarwig, she was really good in this movie as well. So with that, I will give Psycho 3 a 7 out of 10 and 2 thumbs up. So definitely check it out. Check out all 3 movies if you haven't seen them. A lot of fun. good time. And yeah, I'll put this trilogy up against a lot of the other slasher trilogies as well. Even my beloved Friday the 13th franchise, which is my favorite. I would put these three movies up there with them. They're not better than the first three Friday the 13th, but, well, at least the first one, first Psycho is. Um, the second one and third one, no. But other than that, I thank you guys for watching yet another movie review. If you're new to the channel, subscribe today for more content. If you like this, hit that like button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get all my notifications whenever I release new content. If you have any questions for me, leave them down in the comment section below. And other than that, let's have a friendly discussion about these movies. And thank you for watching, and check you later.